Hello again. Is anyone here? There were two people here while I was offline, which is interesting. Catch that train. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14. So I see 14 left. How many do I have left? So I'm missing 3 somewhere. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright, so the next one is, it's another ramp. Or it's another bridge. The bridge ramps are my least favorite because I can't tell whether they're working or not. Or whether it's just one that I've already completed. See, like that. What did I not do that time that made that not work? There we go. Solar. Alright, so the next one. That also doesn't make me happy because I apparently already had that one. Alright, so there's one more ramp to this stupid place. Oh, and it's got the tops on it. That one's toasted. I need that, so that's fine. Alright, so we have supposedly those two as well. Which again, doesn't look good for me trying to figure out what the hell the ones are I'm missing. And this one I should already have, if I remember correctly. I know I've already finished these two. But I'll try them anyway, in case for some reason I missed one. That's what I thought. This one I already have.
I'm feeling nice today.
I'm probably facing the wrong way for this one.
Kiss your bike goodbye.
Man, that would have been funny.
You never deserved this bike.
Find something with... Don't come near me.
Anyone else?
The hell happened there? Okay, so apparently don't do that because burnouts apparently just make you decide you're going to go sideways for some reason.
These bikes always turn me on.
Yep, you just veer when you do that. That's really stupid. I don't know how realistic that is, but yeah, when you do a burnout in this game, you automatically veer a little bit to one side. Which means that by the time it happens, you have no time to correct on a narrow jump like this. That's okay, just hit everything. That's fine. What does it take? How fucking high do you have to jump here? Clearly that's the ramp because it does the different camera angle like it's a jump. But I'm giving as much distance as I can. There we go. Alright. Next one is in the middle of that same area. Alright, so... Alright. I guess this is it, according to the map. I don't feel like this is gonna get enough of an angle to ramp me, though. Am I missing something? Nope. Alright. It's actually aimed at an angle here. I really don't want to use a guide for every single one of these. Or like a map. Oh, there you are. I see you. I see you. Damn, you must have to get a full run on this one. Alright. Next one is over at that fork in the road. Right here. This song goes out to the Erics and Ryans. I don't know what part of the world you live in. All 1 in a million. Alright, got that one. Oh, now what the heck? I don't understand why I'll like randomly switch my weapons when I'm not pushing any of those buttons. Alright, and then there's a different one over there. See, now that one at least makes sense. I can totally understand someone endoing by hitting a stair step. Bye. You're not a good car for this. I'm gonna need a car for this because the bike's gonna hit those too sharp. This looks good. Halberd. Well, this is quite the fine pickle I've gotten myself into. Thank you! How kind of you.
There's never a dull moment.
Alright, so next... money. I guess this is ramping over to the... Alright. How far am I? Is that it? No. I'm too far north. It's fine. You served me well. Have stayed the same. so there's 9 left. 1, 2, 3. I'm at a loss. Because there are only 3 left. Which means there are 6 that I haven't gotten somewhere.
Go away!
King, the wild diamond broke me. Alright, so there's one, like, this is the farthest away from everything, is the one down here.
You never deserved this fight. No one stands in my way for long.
Alright, and then there's 2 up here somewhere. Let's see here. One is right here. I really don't know what to do about these 6. I want to find them. But I can't tell if it's from one of the ramps not cooperating or not. And it could be any of the ramps, and there are lots of those, so this could be a huge waste of time. So I'm not sure what to think of that.
Who else wants to try me?
Alright, so I forgot. This is the one that has the little trick to it. I need to get up to...
Late nights on bikes, we'd ask why we were so
Here.
lucky to live out our lives. Took notes to the girls we liked most, unsigned and hid them for them to find. Time passed and away we both went. We came together with pennies for rent. To this day I
Ow.
question my fate. When I was a kid, it was something I said. Sometimes good friends go separate ways.
Whoa. Hey now. Is this stuck territory? Must be stuck territory. Wait, like, am I actually legitimately? Okay. Just gonna say, I was gonna be a little bit more than a rate if the game came up with a place where you just can't get out of.
You can the States help us? We didn't pay our protection money and now the Morningstar's gonna raid the store. We'll make it worth your while.
No blood, no fuss, just understanding. Tell me you lived in love.
Sure thing, dog.
Just let me know I'll be okay. Okay. I'd ask myself, I'm afraid of the answer. I've made mistakes, I'll make them again with you. Sometimes good friends go separate ways. No blood, no fuss, just understanding. Tell me you
I am in the very wrong spot.
just let me know I'll be okay. Man, I can't be killed.
No one can handle my badness.
Thank you. Fuck you. You know, if there's one obstacle, you don't have to hit it. It's like not mandatory. Yep, there's that random veering again. Well, fuck! Alright, I'm just gonna have to hope that there's no need to burn out to get the extra speed. Because I don't see any way of being able to do that because you hook to the right so sharply. And it is always to the right.
There's plenty more fighting me.
Why? Are you kidding me? This game costs so much money to make. So much money. Like millions of dollars. And you can't program a slope not to cause a collision when you're making a thing that requires you to use those slopes? Like, I'm not saying I could make this game by any means.
Only fools dare.
And the things that it does right, it does great. But why would you put something in and then not do anything except a half-assed job on it? Twice? That's 2 times. And you can very clearly only make this with a bike. This isn't something that's designed to be able to be made with something other than a bike. So you're going to be knocked off every single time you fail for no reason when you didn't fail and you did it correctly. Three times. Are you stuck in the fucking ground again?
I'll run with you.
Get out of the fucking truck! You're not supposed to get in the truck! The truck's not even there! Go away! Where are you going?
Can handle my badness.
I had a way that takes like 45 seconds and you're gonna make me drive all the way around the entire city? Everybody go! Okay, so where's the second one then? Because this clearly isn't working. Move! Get out of the way! None of you need to be here. Ugh, this is probably the worst designed thing I've seen in a game that I've played this far. This game, this section right here is making me drop the entire concept. Like, the entire free roam, you can do whatever you want kind of bullshit. Like, it's making all of the things in this game that much worse because they didn't bother to make something that actually is reliable and actually works.
And I'll try hard not to tell you all the things you said to put me down. Were you my friend when I wasn't around? So take those lies and suck it. It's not
Johnny would have loved that one.
Oh, you can't climb those walls? That'd make way too much sense. Okay, move out of the way, apparently, because my guy's too dumb to understand how to get on the vehicle I'm standing next to. Why is this happening? Why? Are you kidding me? Well, shot the fucking wheel out of it, so now I gotta blow this up and wait for another vehicle delivery to work.
I'll roll with you.
So many things are so wrong with this, though. Like, do you know how excited I was when I was able to see that there was another thing that I might be able to do? And then it turns out that it's so poorly programmed that even though I should be able to do it, because there's no hypothetical risk involved, I can't do it because of this? Because of this? Do you see that? This is programmed like this. This was made to do this jump. You were supposed to be able to do that. This thing was part of the game that cost millions of dollars to make. It had a team of people and a group of testers, and they were hired specifically to program in polygons and ramps and slopes so that you could drive on them in your car, the car that you are driving, the one that they programmed into the game, and you can't make it do that because the game just decides there's a wall there. Saints Row 3 jumps 37. Like, I could understand if this was an indie game or if it had like 25 people working on it, but you had a whole staff and you have a credits reel that's going to take several minutes to run through. And nobody said, these jumps seem like they're kind of messy. Maybe we should either not include this as a jump, or we should work on the slopes a little bit before we have people trying to do it. What do you bet? Even the guy who collects the jumps is having trouble with this jump. The guy who made the guide for this is having trouble with these jumps. He has to do it 3 times to get it to work. Isn't that a red flag when the guide guy has trouble with this? Everybody get the hell out of the car.
I'm still up for a fight.
Go fuck yourself. And to anyone who watches me consistently, someone like you, Dark, and sees this, this is exactly why I don't typically play the game. This is why I usually am the co-commentator. Because this kind of shit pisses me off.
It sure looks fast.
Oh sure, there's another hostage diversion I have to worry about, because I have a moron in the car who won't get the hell out.
With this much practice, I should be perfect.
This is the kind of thing that made me stop playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater forever. Because there were certain jumps that you could collect that it kept track of in the game. And some of them were so poorly implemented that, like, 1 out of every 700 attempts, you may possibly get it. Maybe there was a chance. It was considered, you know, a possibility within the realm of, you know, if you aimed it absolutely perfectly, and then after all of those times, maybe there was a chance. Maybe.
Learn to watch for
And
what
so
you say.
I worked really hard on one of those that made me so angry that I shut off my system twice. Back when I was like 8 or 9. And then my cousin accidentally erased the data, and it doesn't save those jumps on the entire system. it saved them specific to the save. So it lost that, and there was no getting it back. And so I stopped playing them forever. Because to me, that's complete bullshit. I worked hard for that. I did that work. And now I'm not going to be able to see the fruit of it because of something stupid like that. Finally. Alright, so there are apparently 8 that I don't have. I have no idea where they are. That's everything according to the map. I've done everything there was to do. So my best guess is that there are 4 ramps that didn't do what they were supposed to do, and I thought that they were ones that I had. I got everything on this one. I know I did everything on the Northwest Island. It's basically got to be ramps, so I'm going to have to go through and check ramps. I know it's not any of them going into the point, Sierra Point, because none of those count except for the one that I did. All the other exits to Sierra Point do not require a jump for their ramps. They don't affect the scores. So I don't have to worry about that. But I do have to worry about going in and out of the restricted zone, and in and out of the restricted zone, and in and out of the restricted zone again.
I bet you never popped a wheelie.
So it's not any of these over here.
Fuck it, I quit. I might forget this car ride. Yeah, this long drive is awful, and all the highways are all
The only other one for me to do, the only other thing that I have the ability to do in this game is going to be the shortcuts. But the shortcuts involve 300 things, so that's going to be sprawled over several days. I thought I could get this done in a day. But apparently that's too much to ask because I can't even get the ramps to work the way they're supposed to. See, like shit like that doesn't bother me normally. Except for the fact that I've had 7 trillion of them lately.
With the unionizing of the girls, and we want in. But you gotta take out the Morning Star watching us first.
feel like that's another one. The nut shots don't always work.
Can handle my badness.
You picked a horrible place to put that vehicle.
Nobody stands in my way for long. My enemies don't last. Where's my next fight?
You have a rocket launcher? That's amazing!
I've got to defend the Saints.
See, this is where the game shines. Absolute nonsense.
Cops will be back soon.
You would. I hope you bleed to death. Whoever's in that vehicle there is really fucking stupid. Like, they probably should die. Turn the camera, thank you. Alright, is it gonna do it again?
I rule.
You have a weird definition of the term rule since you can't even keep on a bike. I rest my case. It's a sturdy ass bike.
I'm feeling nice today. Two wheels is all I need.
Like, I'm really annoyed because it's not like it's 4. There are 8 that I have no idea where they are. Which is like a really large amount. There are 63. Oh wait, maybe it's 6. There's 63 and I have, what, 58? $57, 63. So I'm missing 6, which is 3 whole back and forths, hypothetically. Which again, if there were markers to tell you which ones you got, that would be fine. But there's no way of indicating which ones you've done and which ones you haven't. So I have no idea how to even tell what I need. I never like the weather. I'm too shallow to appreciate my friends.
With this much practice, I should be perfect.
Oh wow. Never liked this town. There's opportunity in Chicago, and I never liked this town. Never liked this town. Never liked this town. Never like it still. See, there's that everything's gonna catch fire and explode barrier. I don't understand that. That's another faulty design thing in this game. And then there's this. This is another faulty design thing in this game. I mean, again, mind you, I really want to like this game wholeheartedly. But it seems like all the side mission stuff, the stuff that, you know, pads out the game to make it longer and more enjoyable for players, it's just shoddy. It's just poorly, like, either super precise with lack of control, such as with the barnstorming, where there are those two that you gotta get through the bridge at the weird angle instead of just straight forward. Or there's like the, things in this, where you have certain ramps that sometimes work and sometimes don't. And no way to indicate which ones have and haven't been done, so there's no way to go back and mark that. And not only does it have that going for it, but it also just has poorly programmed ramps that you keep getting shot off of your bike or whatever because you suddenly hit a wall that doesn't even exist. What kind of design is that? How can you be happy with that? I am completely of the mindset that I would rather a game take longer to be released and be released correctly than be released faulty. And I don't know if there are even updates for this game anymore. I don't know if it's something that can be corrected later or whatever. But no matter what the situation is with this is something that was put in, you know, to add fun to the game. And they have subtracted all the fun by making it not work correctly. Like, what if I were to say I'm making a revolutionary new calculator? Whatever that means. And so it does all the regular calculator things, multiply, divide, etc., etc., etc. But the addition's a little wonky, but it's okay. It's fine. It's no big deal. We'll just worry about the things we do well, like the multiplication. Multiplication works fine. So that means it's great, right? I mean, I know that's a really, really janky analogy, but it's my best kind of off the top of my head analogy I can think of. I mean, how can you have that level of apathy towards it? You add it in as a feature, and then you don't even care to make the feature function well enough to ensure that it's worth doing. So, I mean, I'm going to be short 6 jumps because I have no idea where in the entire city they are. There's no marker for it. It won't tell you ones that you've done once you've finished them. It'll just tell you when you first discover them. Man, that bike is strong, man. I mean, I'm not talking out of my ass, am I here, Dark? Timeline of failure till the end. If that doesn't describe me, I don't know what does. Alright, well, I'm gonna give this a break because I kind of want to strangle somebody. Like, for real strangle, not like, the video game strangling, which this game doesn't even really allow strangulation. The closest it has is a neck break. But I kind of like really want to hurt somebody over how faulty that design is. It's kind of insultingly bad.
The things you say with a straight face, you wouldn't say
Say
2
2
years
years
ago.
ago, you
You
got
got
to
fell into a well with a rope
rope
that
around your neck, down you go.
The things you say to your best friends are just a copy of what's inside. When trust is a word on a page, nothing more than a passing phase. Friendships die. Do you remember the time I picked you up and drove us out to the state line? Said we could leave this all behind. When was the last time you said I wonder if this is all I fall? When was the last time you said I'm sorry? When was the last time you said I wonder if this is all I fall? When was the last time you said
Well, I'll be back later because now it's trying to install things and that's going to kill the video.